Well, hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, November 26th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from Chesapeake, Virginia. And I see tons of people on already. So, hello and welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. It was so warm out today. I actually went outside and mowed the grass. So I can hardly walk now. I don't know if you guys just had a commercial, but I just had a commercial. So I don't know if you heard what I just said. But I said hello, everybody. And then I said it was so warm out today, I decided to go out and mow the grass because it kind of needed to be mowed because I haven't mowed it in like 3 weeks. And we did get a little bit of rain. And I really wanted to kind of mow over the leaves and mulch them up because I didn't want to go out there and rake it. But the backyard was just too many leaves. It just was like, ugh. So I can hardly move. I forgot something. I was sitting here for about 30 minutes and I got up because I forgot some ribbon. And I stood up and I was like, oh my gosh, just sitting for like 30 minutes after I worked in the yard for about 3 hours. I pulled up all my flowers from the summertime that are going to die. Because actually, it was like 70 today, but it's supposed to be a low of 20 something this weekend. So, you know what happens if you have flowers outside and then you get a freeze? They turn all slimy. And so I wanted to get the flowers up out of the ground before that happened. And I had so many. Oh my gosh, my back hurts, my knees hurt. I feel like I'm 100 years old. So I know you guys can relate to that because most of you guys are my age or even older, some of you guys. There's not too many youngins on here. All right, let me say hello before I forget. Hey, Bill. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Tony. Hey, Cindy. I see my girls here in green, which means you guys are members now of my channel. Thank you so much. Let me see. Hey, Myra. Hey, Marva. Everybody's saying happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Diane. Hey, Carol. Hey, Wendy. Wendy, you just won a card. I saw you just messaged me, so I pulled yours out of the stack. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Nicole. Bill says, I think everyone on here so far has sent me a card. That's so awesome. I'm so glad. Are you putting them like on a shelf so you can look at them all and say, oh, I just love all these cards? I just keep mine. I like my favorite ones I keep out. And I keep saying I'm going to make some of them. And I really need to do that. That would really save me some work if I just start copying some of you guys' cards you send me. Hey, Stephanie. Let me see. Hey, Therese. Hey, Carol. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Robin. Hey, Karen. Everybody's saying happy Thanksgiving. It's hard to believe it's Thanksgiving after the day we had today. I mean, it was like summertime outside. Not quite that hot, but it was, there was no breeze. It was pretty warm out. So, hello to everybody else. Hey, Nedra. Hey, Maria. Now, I don't know how to say that last name. Holy cow. I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm guessing that Z maybe is silent. That's interesting. Hey, Mel. Hey, Patricia. Oh. Hey, Vicky. Other Vicky. Hey, Karen. Hey, Brenda. Uh-oh, everybody just, hey, Jenny. Regina. Everybody went flying by. That means a whole bunch of people just got on. Hey, Jalen. Oh, Grinzik. Okay. I hope I said that right. Robin, you spent the day making pies, southern pimento cheese spread, and coleslaw. Hey, that's what I had for dinner yesterday. I had some pimento cheese and pretzels. I buy those everything pretzels, the thin ones. I get them at Aldi's. The only bad thing is it seems like they're always broken, but there's another place that makes them too. But you know those pretzel thins? They're like the flat pretzels. those are the best things for scoop and dip in. And so I like the everything ones with my pimento cheese, which I just get from the grocery store because I'm too lazy to make it. That sounds good though. Tonight I was lazy too. So tonight I had Greek yogurt with granola for dinner, and then I had a brownie. That was so healthy. I did have a good breakfast though. I had some scrambled eggs with ham and cheese. All right, so we're making 3 projects today, and these are all from my class that I had the other day. So this is a Post-it note holder, and it fastens like with this. It's kind of a tricky one. It fastens like with the ribbon here. So you just slide it right in there and it holds it shut. So that's what we're making first. And we're using the Winterly Treetops, which comes with dies. I didn't put the dies in here, but because they're in one of these fat containers. I hate it when the dies are in a big container because then it doesn't fit inside my box. So we are using the die, and I didn't color these birds, even though I could tell you I did. This is actually the designer paper, and I just cut it out. So I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but the birds that are on the paper can be cut out with the dies. So you don't even have to color. Isn't that awesome? And I got enough of these that I think I got 8 or so per sheet. So in one pack, you could get about 16 of these. So that's a really great deal. And the other thing is some of them on the edge got cut off, and I should have brought that to show you. Oh, actually, maybe I did. Hold on. I think I did bring that. Yeah, I did. Okay. So some of the edges got cut off. So here's what I did. I don't know. You can kind of see it here, like this one. So this edge got cut off here. And so what I did was I glued another edge that had the tail part on it. So it got cut off right here on the edge. And so I found a piece that had the tail. I glued it together. So when I die cut this, you won't even be able to tell it really, because it's going to die cut that part out. And then when you do that, you're not even going to notice that that was put together like that. I mean, if you look really close, you probably could, but I don't think so. So don't throw away those like half images that are on the edge. Look for the other half on the other side and glue them together and then die cut. All right, so that's one project we're doing. Then we are making this ornament. So this is out of a coaster. One of those, I don't know what you call that, like corkboard, not corkboard. It's, what is this called? I can't think of it. It's something board, but not cork. It's, I don't know. I can't think of the name of it. But these come in round and square. I was looking for the round ones. I couldn't find them. And of course, as soon as I did the project, I found the round ones. But these I got on Amazon. These are 3.5-inch square, and I did the ornament diagonal. So it'll hang like that. So you could have done it this way, or you could get the round ones. But I don't know if you guys noticed, I actually put the link to cardboard. I don't think it's not cardboard. It's something. Chipboard? Maybe chipboard. It's something. I can't think of the name. There is a name for it, but anyway, I put the link to my Amazon store. So all the things I always talk about that I order from Amazon that I use in the videos, now I have a little store and I put it all together. So now there's like a stamping things that I use, and there's napkins. So I went through and picked out all the pretty napkins and put them on the store. So you can just click on napkins and it'll show you all the beautiful napkins on there. And then I put a couple other ones like beauty things I like and something else, organizing things. So you can check that out. So this one we're using Encircled in Nature, and I use the die. This is the smaller of the 2 circles. So you have, there's the same circle I used when I did that card with the tree, but you have 2 circles, and I used the smaller one to do that die cut right there. So we're using that. And then we're doing this, which is a gift card holder. I'm not going to open it because once I open it, it's kind of a pain to get it closed again, but you'll see when I make it. So we're making these 3 projects, which is a lot of stuff in one video, but I thought I'd just go ahead and get it all done today. So we'll do that. I did get 2 cards in the mail. So here's one. One's a Thanksgiving and one's a Christmas. This one is from Terry Stuve. So she sent me this beautiful Christmas card. Love it. And then I also got a Thanksgiving card. I was, you know, this is the first year that I haven't worked on Thanksgiving. Usually I work on Thanksgiving and they cater lunch for us. This is from Debbie Baverka. And isn't that cute? It's a fun fold, Thanksgiving, of all the goodies that you can eat. But I don't know what I'm doing because I was going, you know, at first I was going to work, and then you know, I lost my job. So, so then, like, a lot of my friends have invited me over for Thanksgiving, but it's like, I don't know, when you're single and your friends invite you over and it's like, it's just like their family, then you kind of feel like a third wheel. So I don't know. And then I was going to do something with my mother, but she's still in the hospital. So, I don't know. I might just sit here, stay in my pajamas and watch Netflix or something. Maybe I'll go to Cracker Barrel and pick up dinner. I don't know. All right, this is your last chance to get this card kit. And you have, let me see, what's today? The 26th, so 4 more days. You can get this card kit with a $50 or more order. Make sure you use that host code if you want the kit. And then if your order is over 100, you'll get a pack of gems to go with it. And it's going to be the rhinestones this time. So there you go. I think that's all the talking I got for today. So let's get started. Let me read some more comments though. Chipboard. Yeah, I think it is chipboard. Let me see. Okay, so Tony uses a spoon for something. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Something, oh, chicken and dumplings. Oh my gosh, I love chicken and dumplings. That's like one of my favorite things. And you know who has good chicken and dumplings? Cracker Barrel. That's my favorite thing. Every time I go there, I get chicken and dumplings usually. You thought it was an air freshener. That's so funny. We'll add perfume. Perfume to what? My ornament? I am missing some kind of conversation. We're talking about onions. Oh, let me tell you about my brownies. Okay, so let me get you the supplies for this, and I'll tell you about my brownies I made. We had a potluck last night at our meeting. So this is the paper for this. So it's 7 3/4 by 3 1/8, and then I scored it at 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5. I guess if you're scoring, it's probably this way. So this is 1 1/2, 1 3/4. Then right here is your 4 3/4 and 5. So that's our scoring. You need a little Post-it notepad. I just got these like a 3 or 4 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Well, actually, so I guess it's $1.25 tree. I still can't get used to saying that. It's probably going to be $1.50 tree pretty soon. And I'm really upset because Dollar Tree headquarters is in Chesapeake where I live. And so I bought stock in Dollar Tree like years and years and years and years ago. And it was doing so great. I made so much money. And then all of a sudden, in the last like 6 months, it has just tanked. And I don't know why the stock's gone down so much lately, but they just had like some bad sales quarters, so I'm really bummed about that. So I don't know what's going on. I think personally it's because they put self-checkout in all their stores. So I hate going there now just because you got to self-checkout. Used to be my favorite place to shop, but oh, now we're talking about onions in a can. Gross. I've never heard of onions in a can. Tony says, if friends invite you to dinner with them and their family, I say go. I did that a few years ago, met her entire family, and it was a blessing for me. Oh, Frenchie's fried onions. Oh, okay. Most of my other stocks are doing great, but that Dollar Tree stock, man, I have Amazon stock that's doing good. Okay, so here's what you need, and the ribbon too. I don't know how much that is. That's about, let me see, 12 inches maybe? That's 6. So it's about 11.5 inches. That's a pretty good estimate. Okay. Now we've all caught up on all the onion talk. So you guys are so funny. Onions, yuck. Well, I like fresh onions, but I do like green bean casserole with the fried onions. All right, so what we're gonna do, just fold this up and on your creases, your score lines. And so anyway, we had a potluck last night at our meeting, and we did like a Christmas gift exchange. So you had to bring one thing that you had made, that you would sell like at a craft show for $15. So I just made a basket with a whole bunch of stuff in it. All right, so then what we're gonna do is put this little Post-it note inside. Actually, I'm gonna wait and do that, I think. Let's go ahead and just stamp this real quick. So we need real red, and I've got, uh-oh, I forgot the actual stamp. Hold on. That would help. There we go. It kind of looks like little ornaments, not ornaments, lights, but I don't know what it is. So we're just going to stamp that. You can't really see it all that great, but we just want something in the background behind those birds. So hopefully you can see that. So that's our only stamping that we're doing. So that was easy. And then this goes on the front of our Post-it note. Let's go ahead and just glue this down. That'll be easy. I'm just going to put some green glue on the back. So make sure, yep, it opens that way. This is super easy. So you could make a bunch of these. And if you're a demonstrator, these are great little things to give out to anybody that you really come in contact with, like at the bank or the grocery store or wherever you may go, doctor's office. And you can just give them out to everybody. All right, so it closes like that. We're going to put this on here. And, oops, I want it to go this way. So that goes on the front. And then we're going to put our birds on with dimensional. So let's grab some dimensionals. It's so funny. It was so warm outside, but my house is cold. Because I guess because at night it gets cold. I still haven't finished the story. I just keep getting sidetracked. So my house is cold. So I'm walking around with this big sweater on. Oh, so let me go back to my brownies. So we all had to bring a dish to share, and I'm better at desserts than other stuff, so I usually bring a dessert. And so I looked in my cabinet, and I'm like, what can I make? And so I saw a box of brownies, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll make brownies, but I didn't want to just make plain brownies, so I kept looking, and I found a pack of cookie dough in the refrigerator, you know, like the Pillsbury cookie dough that it's like in a pack with, I don't know, maybe 24 little teeny cubes of cookies. And I said, oh, that would be good. I'll make brownies with cookies. So it's like a, I don't know what you call it, a cookie brownie, a brownie cookie. I think there's a word for it. So I made up the brownie mix, and then I took the cookies and I cut them into quarters. They were little, tiny little pieces. And I stirred half of them in the batter. And then I took the other half and sprinkled it on the top. And then I just baked it for like about 22 minutes on 350. We're going to put this up as high as we can get it. Like that. And, all right, so then we want to put our ribbon under here so that it wraps around this right here and then ties. So what we want to do is put it kind of where we want to get it. We want it just above this right here. So kind of look and see where it is on the side. So that is like right there. So when we shut it, it's going to be down near the bottom. Yep. All right, so what I'm going to do is put some tape here just to hold that down and kind of find the middle. Hopefully that's about the middle. If not, you can lift it back up. Yeah, I need to lift it back up and just pull it over just a little bit. Let me see, yeah. That's even enough. Okay. All right, then check that. So if I close it, it's perfect. It's exactly where I want it. So now what I'm going to do, I want to cover that up so it doesn't come off. So I'm going to put glue here, right there, and right here. And then I've got this piece. You can put a little bit more glue. This piece that's going to cover that. So it's going to hold that ribbon down and cover so you don't see it. I know, I love the birds. Brownies. I like Ghirardelli brownies with a little extra chocolate morsels. Yes, those are good. Crownies. They're crownies. Or they're coonies. I don't know. Cookies, brownies, I don't know. I can't think of a word that would be Brookies. That's funny because that was my maiden name, Brooke. Except it was Brookke. All right, so there we go. So that should hold it. So then when you close it, it closes like that. And then we're just going to tie this ribbon. And then you can just pop it out whenever you want. And it'll just slide right back in there. So don't tie it too tight because you want it to be a little bit loose so you can slide it under there. My fingers are too fat. Okay. So loosen it up just a little bit. There we go. So just make sure it's right there over that tip. So that goes under there. And if you don't like this idea with the ribbon, you can always just take a little piece of Velcro or something, or even a magnet or something like that, and close it. So that is a super easy little gift. But I was saying, if you're a demonstrator, even if you're not, these are nice little things to have in your purse. And you can just give them to, you know, if somebody's like really nice to you, say, oh, here you go, have a great day. And you could even write like on the top page in there, just a little gift to brighten your day, or, you know, thanks for being so awesome. So there you go. Oh, but I want to show you something. So last time we talked about the enamel effects. So several of you guys emailed me or messaged me in the comments and said Brandy Cox has a set of 4 videos showing the enamel effects and all these things. So I went and watched her 4 videos, which were great. And I wrote down notes, I took pictures. So we're going to be doing some of those cool things really soon. Okay. So I'm going to do this tonight. And then next time we've got the new card kit, and the card kit will be napkin cards. I got some beautiful napkins we're going to do. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put them on the cherries here. Not cherries, they're berries. And I'm just going to put a teeny bit and kind of rub it in on each one. And I really need my glasses because I can't see. Let me get those whole glasses. Okay, so we're just putting a little bit on each of these and kind of rubbing it in. So there you go. So it's going to make them nice and shiny, and then you do need to let it sit and dry. So I'm hoping by the end of the video it will be dry. I didn't do this in class because I thought, one, people will set it right next to them and get it all over themselves. Or two, somebody's going to set something on top of it and ruin it. And maybe ruin their other project. So I didn't do that. But isn't that cute? I'm trying to keep that ribbon out of the way. So see how it's like little shiny on there. So we're going to set that aside and let it dry and see what it looks like. So this is without it. And then the one on the right is with it. So here we go. I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach growling. My stomach is like gurgling. I don't know why, because I already ate. So there you go. So we'll set that aside, let it dry. And that again was, this comes in 2 different packs. So there's a pack that's got a red and white and I think yellow. And then there's another pack that's the metallics that's got like gold and silver and copper, I think. All right, this one is going to be next. This is super easy too. So let me read some comments real quick. Craft items are atrocious on Amazon Canada. Oh, Bill, you have a man purse, but can never find stuff. I know, my purse is like that too. Although, I just got a new purse and it has 2 sections. So I put all the important stuff in one side, like my wallet, my keys, my glasses. Then I put all the junk in the other side. So that keeps it organized. Let me see. Oh, you think, Mel, you think it takes overnight? I think it only takes maybe like 15 or 20 minutes to dry. Went to the post office to get some butterfly stamps. They only had 9 stamps. I ordered mine online. I don't know if you guys are in the US or Canada. I know Canada's having that postal strike thing, but in the US, it's only $1, I think they charge you. I order all my stamps online, and I think the postal service charges you $1 to deliver them. So I never have to go to the post office anymore. And I ship everything from, what's it called? Pirate Ship. And I found out that saves you all those mystery boxes I send. They have gone up to like $20 to ship it. So I can do it on Pirate Ship for $16. So I use the Pirate Ship. Yeah, I use the butterfly stamps because it's non-machinable. So those are what I send all my card kits with those butterfly stamps. But I have a ton. Okay, so we're going to start this one. So for this one, you need an envelope. This is a Stampin' Up! Envelope. And if you don't buy Stampin' Up! Envelopes, you're really missing out because these envelopes are so nice and smooth and silky soft. They're just like, I don't know, they don't even feel like paper. They're like, you know how our white paper is like ultra smooth? It used to be called ultra smooth, I think. That's what the envelopes are like. They're really, really silky smooth. And then you need 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 Blackberry Bliss. 2 pieces of designer paper that are the same size. One's for the inside, one's for the front. They're both 4 by 2 1/2 from the Regal Winter. And then we need these 2 pieces also for the inside. Let me put this way because they go like that. And then 2 circles for the front. And we've got a 2-inch and a 1 3/4. And then we need 2 pieces of ribbon. And there you go. So there's your screenshot for that one. Bill says Vicki has live turkeys visiting her. Wow. Vicki, you are so funny. I've never seen a real turkey that wasn't in a freezer or on the dinner table. Like in real life, I've never seen a turkey. That's so funny. You're funny. Okay, so we are going to be using Blackberry Bliss and Shaded Spruce. So let me take all these off. And this is super easy to do. I hope you got a screenshot of that. right, so first thing we're going to do is fold this envelope in half. So let's get all that out of the way. So you're going to take your envelope, you're going to fold it in half and crease it. You could score it if you wanted to. I don't know if that'll work, but maybe it would. It might ruin it though. All right, so we've got it scored in half or folded in half. Now what you want to do is cut. Now normally I'd cut right up here, but I'm going to make a little V just so it's not going to be bulky in the middle. So I'm just cutting it. I'll show you after I cut it how I did this. This is the hard part. Okay, here we go. So we're cutting a V right up to that line. So that's what I did. So I cut a V out. So now when you put it on this side, you've got a little space between there. So when you fold it, it's not like all bulky. So that's, I think it's called miter. I'll put mitered edge in there. All right, so then what you're gonna do, we don't need this side, so we're gonna glue that down, and then this side, we're gonna put it inside. So you could glue this down if you want. I'm just gonna fold it in there, but you could actually lick it and stick it in if you wanted to, but I am gonna lick this one. Yummy. So good. I love glue. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Ruth is on here. Hey, Ruth. All right, so there's that. And then what we're going to do is stamp. Well, we could put these together. And this is going to go on this side, so I'll glue that down. Oh, I hate to put glue on this other pretty side. So nice. All right, there we go. Just put that right in the middle. All right, and then we've got these little pieces here. So the gift card, whatever gift card you put in yours, I don't have a gift card here, but I have my credit card, so you can see it. So you're gonna put like a gift card right in here for them. I'm not gonna leave that in there because then I would lose it, but it fits perfectly. Or you could put money, if you wanna do money instead of a gift card. And this goes edge to edge, so they're the same length across. And then that's going to go at the top here. So right there, about. Make sure it's under your little flappy thing. All right, then these two get glued together. And then we're going to stamp our words and flowers. I hope you guys can't hear my stomach rumbling. I'm not hungry, but I don't know why I ate such a nutritious dinner. I don't know. All right, so we're going to stamp our words in Shaded Spruce on the white circle. And this says, hoping this season is bright and beautiful. So there you go. And then we've got our flowers. So that's all we need of the green. That was Shaded Spruce. So now we're going to do Blackberry Bliss. And these are from the Regal Flora stamp set. So I'm going to stamp in here first in the envelope. Just all three of the flowers right there. And then I'm going to stamp it off and stamp right on the top of this. So you have just a light, and if you want to just keep going, kind of just a background for those words. And that's it. If you want to, you could roll your white circle in the ink, but I didn't do that. All right, now we're just going to glue these two together. And then, so this is the inside, so we're done with that. So your gift card just goes right in the little pocket here, or your money, whatever you want to put in there. This is going to go on the front, but we're going to put our ribbon on first. So you're going to take your ribbon, and you can close these different ways. I just decided to do it this way because I was going to do a bow, and this ribbon is kind of thick, so it was not making a pretty bow. So that's why I changed it to this. So kind of get the middle of where you're going to put it. And put some tape to hold it down. And then flip it over. Do the same thing on the back. So we've got our ribbon even there. All right, so that's the front. Now, when I made this the first time, I don't know how, but when I flipped it over, I don't know if I just didn't realize it, and I thought this was the front. I put the thing on, finished it, and then I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I did it upside down. All right, so once you get the ribbon on, then you can put this on, and I did that with dimensionals. Wrong dimensionals. Oh, here they are. All right. So we're just gonna put this on. I know I'm missing a ton of comments, but I can't see. I don't know if when I mowed the grass, I got stuff in my eyes because it was very dry and dusty outside. Everything was, and all those leaves were like, bleh, blowing everywhere from the mower. I really need to make some more of my dimensional things with the packing tape. All right, so I don't think this really has a right or wrong way to it. So it just goes wherever you want, whichever direction. And this fits just perfect. So, all right. And then this is going to go on with dimensionals too. And that goes on the front. And then we're going to take this piece of gold and just tie it in a knot at the top. So when they go to open it, all they have to do is just slide the gold piece off. But then you probably won't be able to close it again because it'll be hard to get this on again. Y'all just hear my stomach growling. I'm so embarrassed. I hope you can't hear that. Okay. There we go. Then we're going to trim that. And trim this a little bit. Probably maybe a teeny bit more. Okay. And you know what I forgot to bring? My shimmer spray. Dang. We can't have anything sparkling today. Okay, so that's project 2. So we've got our gift card holder and our Post-it notes. Let's see. It's almost dry. I think it is just a teeny weeny bit tacky still, but not too bad. It's not taking too long. All right, last project is our ornament. So this is probably the most involved project. It's not hard. It's just got a lot of steps. So we have a lot of stamps. And this one is that Encircled in Nature stamp set. All right, so let me get all the pieces for this one, and it's not very many, so that's easy. All right, so all you need is your coaster and the front piece, and then this circle, and then some ribbon. We've got the silver ribbon, and also we need this ribbon, which I love this ribbon. We just need to tie a bow. I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick. Then you can take a screenshot. I did tie everybody's bow in class because most of my girls that come are not very good at tying bows. So they're always like, can you do it? Can you do it? So I'm like, of course I can. Usually I do it before class. All right, then just trim that. So there we go. It's a little bit uneven. All right, so we've got our bow and that. So take a screenshot of that. And then we'll get started with our last project. We're doing good. So these are only taking like 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, let me see. The air freshener. You think this looks like an air freshener thing? It kind of does. I think if you did spray it with perfume, you could hang it in your car and you could just use it as an air freshener. But it is an ornament. But if you don't like the square one, you can get the round one, and that'll look more like an ornament. Yes, Mary, you did miss 2 out of 3 projects, so you might want to watch it over. Vicky says, we can't hear it. At least you're not farting. You're so blunt. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hope you got a screenshot of that because I'm taking these off. I have the funniest video. Oh my gosh. So I watched this video. It's a British one. The British, I swear the British have the funniest commercials and TV shows. All right, since we're doing the ornament this way, I'm going to go ahead and poke the hole. This is my old hole puncher. We're going to poke a hole right here at the top, just to remind us that it's going to go this way. Then first thing we're going to do is stamp our circle. So here's our stamp. Now, Stampin' Up! Was really smart with this because I don't know if you guys can see. I put top on here. See that little space right there? I think you could probably see it. There's a blank space. And it matches up when you die cut this. See that little mark right there, that little indentation? That matches up perfectly to that spot right there. You'll see it after I stamp it. It's not doing it now because it's the paper on there, but I'll show you. So it matches up really easily. So we're going to do it in black. Try not to get it on the stamp itself. Okay. So I want to put my bow right there where the opening is. So I'm going to do it this way, right on here. Oops, yep, that's it. So see how it's over there on the right side? So we're just going to stamp it, eyeball it. There you go. As long as it's your stomach. Maybe I need that air freshener. I should go get some perfume. I'm just teasing. Oh, but anyway, so this commercial, well, it's not even a commercial. It's like a little skit. It's kind of like a British version of Saturday Night Live. So this, I guess, was like a skit from one of their TV shows. So it's this guy and girl. So see where that is? That's where you put the ribbon all the time. Okay, so now when you put your, where'd it go? Here. So see that little circle right there, that little indentation? So that's going to go right in that spot, and then all these line up. So then you know that's where it goes. Isn't that cool? So what I did, since I know that's where it goes, I'm going to take a little pencil and mark it right here at the top. So I know that's my top. And don't let me forget to erase it because I forgot to erase that one. So, all right. So what we're going to do is do the words first. The words are going to be Misty Moonlight. And we're using, may this year be incredible and filled with possibilities. So anyway, for this little skit, it's this guy and girl, they're at dinner in this restaurant. And the girl stands up and she's like, I think I ate too much. I'm just feeling a little bloated. I need to get rid of some air. And the guy's like, what? What do you mean? Sit down, sit down. You're embarrassing us. Sit down. And she starts like stretching and doing these yoga poses. And she's bending over. And then all of a sudden she farts. And the guy's like, oh my gosh, you just farted. She's like, I'm not it wasn't a fault. She's doing it in a British accent. She's like, it wasn't a fault. And she said, it's just air. I'm releasing air. And she said, I learned this in yoga class. And he's like, well, it sure seems like a fart to me because it's coming out of your, you know, whatever. And I'm like rolling because my sister is a yoga fanatic. And I sent it to her because I said, I could just picture you doing this exact same thing and like telling people in your class this. So I'm rolling. And so she's sitting there over and over. She's just bending and bending and like right in his face she's doing it. You guys have to search it because it is absolutely hysterical. I laughed so hard. I watched it like 25 times because it was so funny. All right, so we're going to ink this up. This is garden green. And I'm giving you a bunch of jokes tonight because they're short ones. So we're going to do a bunch. All right, this is going to go right. Make sure you got it straight up and down. I did that words crooked, so we're just going to, darn it. We're going to put our trees right here. And then I'm going to lift it up and stamp them one more time, a little bit on the inside. So there you go. So it covers your words just a teeny bit, but you can still read it. My pad's a little bit dry, the Misty Moonlight. That's what it was until I had class, and then it got a little bit dry. All right, so then we're going to take the other tree, and I just need to stamp a few more over here, like on the edge, and then also around the edge of this. So we're going to put some like right here, kind of around the sides. And down at the bottom. So they're just kind of all over the edge a little bit. Okay. That one's kind of light. There we go. All right, so there's all of our trees. You don't have to worry about that because the bow is going to go right there. Then we're going to sponge. So I'm going to take our sponge. We're going to do a little bit of blue on the top where the sky is. Just do some sky blue. That's boho blue. And then we're going to do some green. So this is the garden green again. So do the bottom with that. Patricia says, oh no, I've been in yoga class where they released air. Yeah, that's what she said. I'm just releasing air. It was the funniest video I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Uh-oh, I just got ink on my fingers and smeared it right there. All right, there you're going to blend a little bit right here on these trees at the bottom. Okay, and then we're just going to put it together. So this one, oh, there goes my stomach again. All right, so this is going to go in here, but before we put it on, we want to put our hanger thing, our ribbon to hang it. So we're just going to pull it through and get that pretty even. And then we're just going to make a little knot in the top. So you could hang that from your visor, or you can hang it on your tree. So if you hang it in your car, I guess put some perfume on it. And we got to get some glue. So just put glue all around. Make sure you get it close to that edge. And then we're going to put that right here. And this does have rounded edges, so you do need to snip it just a little bit. And I would search, Jalen said I need to find that video. If you go to YouTube and look up a British lady doing yoga pose in the restaurant or something, you'll probably find it. I think it's now you guys are talking about dogs farting. How do we get on these conversations? I don't know. But it gets your mind off of life, doesn't it? So that's a good thing. We always have something to laugh about on here. All right, so there's that. Then we're just going to glue this one down. And mine is a teeny bit crooked, I think. Oops, that's all right. All right, so let me see. Yeah, it's just a little bit crooked, but that's all right. If it's hanging on a tree, nobody will notice. All right, so then, gosh, I don't know how I did that. I got it smeared right there too. All right, our bow's gonna go right there with the glue dot. And cover that little gap. And then I've got some rhinestones, my favorite gem. And my take your pick tool. So we're just going to take a few of these rhinestones and put them, we'll cover up my goof right there. That's the best part about rhinestones or other gems. You can cover your goof ups. I can't really put one there though. I don't know. I guess I could, but I'm going to put it over here instead. I don't think you can really notice that. If I sprayed it with shimmer spray or something, you probably wouldn't notice it. So there you go. This really does need some shimmer spray. And I totally forgot it in the other room. Darn it. Okay, so there you go. So we've got our ornament, our Post-it notes, and our gift card holder. So there's our 3 projects for today that were pretty easy. Don't you think? I think so. All right, so you guys can make all of these just by watching the video. All right, so let me read some comments real fast and then we'll go to the joke. Vicky, I swear you cracked me up so bad. I used to have a dog. It was a Shar-Pei, you know, the wrinkly kind. This is when I first got married back in the day. My ex-husband wanted a Shar-Pei so bad. It's the ugliest dog ever. You know, it's all wrinkly and slobbered like Hooch. Remember that movie Turner and Hooch with the big dog that slobbered everywhere? This dog, it was a girl. It was Ginger. She slobbered everywhere. Like anytime you cooked anything, she was slobbering all and just dripped right out of her mouth. But I'm telling you what, that dog had the worst, we called them SPD, silent but deadly. You would be sitting there watching a movie and just out of nowhere, you would smell this horrific smell. And you would have to leave the room. It was so bad. That dog, whew, man, she could clear out a room pretty good. But I'm telling you, dogs are funny, aren't they? And then they just look at you like, what are you looking at? And I didn't do anything. Okay, it is time for a joke. So let me pull it up. Men drinking beer and dogs have the worst farts. Oh, bottom bumps. That's funny. Bottom bumps. That's what you call one. Okay. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of another video I saw. So this couple was at the airport. I can't remember if they were British too. I think they were just American. And so they're at the airport and the husband has to fart. And so he's standing there and the wife is just like, oh, gross. She's like, go over there, go over there. And so he moves away and she keeps like shooing him, like, go farther, because it was stinking. So he moves back and he's standing right next to the where the ticket lady is. But nobody's standing there. He just walks over. And so he lets one rip. And the microphone is on, and it's kind of like tilted down. So when he does, like the whole entire airport gate can hear him. And then the lady walks up behind him and moves the microphone. That was so funny. That's a good one too. I just watch these reels at night when I'm just doing nothing. All right, let me pull the joke up. So we've got a couple here. All right, so these are kind of cute. They're not my normal, really, really good ones. I don't have a really good one tonight, but these are cute. All right, first one. My wife and I got stuck in an elevator, and when we got home, we told the story to our kids. They just looked at us and said, "So, did you get out?" My wife and I looked at each other and made a pact to go ahead and start drinking away their college fund. Oh, that's the first one. All right, second joke. Husband says to his wife, "The guys at the club said that our mailman has slept with every woman on our street except one." The wife replies, "I bet it's Paula." So I guess she slept with the mailman. All right, one more joke. All right, this is the last one. Oh, this is kind of funny. This is not really a joke. Well, it kind of is a joke, but this is me every day. All right, realized I had to use the bathroom. Got up, walked across the house to the pantry. Couldn't remember why I was in the pantry, but I remembered I had to use the bathroom. So I walked across the house back to the bathroom. Sitting on the throne, I remembered why I went to the pantry. I needed toilet paper. Now that happens to me all the time, except not with toilet paper, because I probably keep 20 rolls of toilet paper in my bathroom because I never want to run out because I'm by myself. So I can't just say, "Hey, somebody go get me some toilet paper." All right, so there you go. 3 jokes for the price of 1 tonight. So they're cute little easy ones to remember. All right, so that means it is time for card giveaway. So let me give some cards away tonight. We still have a few not claimed from last time. So we've got 4. Oh my goodness, wait a minute, 19. Oh, actually, wait a minute, it's been a week. So these are not available anymore. All right, so we can redo those. So this one has a 1 more chance. That one has 1 more chance. This one we're gonna re-give away, and that one, and that one, and that one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need 1 more. Here we go. So I went through piles and piles of old cards and picked out some of these. You might recognize them from a long time ago. All right, so let me pick some names. We're almost done with this bowl, and then we're going to go back to the regular bowl. So I think we have 5 or 6 in here. All right, Cindy Kaiser. Cindy Kaiser gets that one. That's a beautiful card. And then I hear my stomach growling. Sue Deppis, you get this one. And Bill, oh, you get the Christmas one. There you go. And Becky Chapman, you get the Christmas one too. And last one for today is Christy Hogaboom. So there you go. So here's my address, my email address. So send me your address to my email. And then also, we have the card contest going on. So those of you that want to send Christmas cards for the Christmas card contest, I am going to really try hard, I promise, to send you a Christmas card back for sending me a Christmas card. So I have been going through all my cards, pulling out all the Christmas cards. So I've got, I think, about 100 ready to go. I just need to stamp and address them all when you send them. And so here's that's my email, stampgirl2@cox.net. This is my address to send the cards. And that's for the card contest. And it just has to be Christmas card. Try to make it current Stampin' Up! Products if you can. Because that way, if when I show them, people say, "I love that card, I want to copy it," then they can go get the stuff to make it. So if it's not Stampin' Up, then it's harder for people to copy. But you don't have to do Stampin' Up, but I would prefer that you do. And current, not retired, so people can copy it. All right, you guys, we are done exactly at 8 o'clock. So we were exactly 1 hour tonight. So that is good timing. So on Saturday, it'll be a new card kit, and we're going to be doing napkin cards. So I have gorgeous napkins. So I'll have to be practicing that all week. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. As of now, I am just going to be at home by myself. But that's okay. You know what? It's less stress. This will be the first Thanksgiving in 12 years I haven't had to work. So that's a good thing. At least I will be not working. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay safe and healthy. And I'll be back on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern with another great video. Don't forget to do thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. Oh, thank you, Ruth. And thank you, everybody else. Vicki, you are so funny. All right, I'll see you later.